What up? You see commercials, Hudson? Even though there's you subscribe? Well, I am sorry. Yeah, I think they're sending. I haven't. To be honest, it gets sent straight to AG, so I don't really know anything. I just get paid like every month, and then it's like, regardless of my book sales, regardless of my Twitch numbers, I just get paid. So I don't really see. I don't really see any. I don't see any difference. So if I do really well, if I do really well, I don't see any difference. But also, if I do really shitty, I don't see any difference. So it's no. Right now, I'm just trying to come up with questions that I can answer on like question of the day that I can put on my TikTok. So like I'm really thinking about reading stuff right now. There's like how to read faster. Why is reading important? Reading tips. Or should I read before bed? And then like you need like a reading tips. What are your reading tips? Something like that. Keita, what are you doing? She's sick again, I think. She had diarrhea again today. Just constantly. She was like whining and huffing and puffing. I had to take her for a walk twice, and she just blowouts. I was like, man, you really fucking. And it's all mucusy and shit. It's gross. But yeah. Let's see. I did that. Yeah, dude, it's really weird. And like it look you know what it looks like? It looks like after cuz I and she did it in the backyard, like right where our neighbors would see it. And so I took pictures of water and rinsed it. But after you rinse it off, you know what it fucking looks like is a jellyfish. Like you know if you get a jellyfish that washes up on shore, that's what this shit looks like. And so yeah, interesting. It's kind of gross, but it's really weird. I'm like fascinated by fucking canine bowel movements. Who knew? Who fucking knew? Oh, what the hell? All right, so question of the day: how to publish a book on Amazon? So how to publish a book on Amazon? First, you have to write the book. Okay, write the book. You have to get it edited. You have to get a book cover. Then, assuming you have a finished product and you just want to know how to get this sucker onto Amazon, you go to Kindle Direct Publishing, KDP.com, and you create an ebook, and then that's going to take you through 3 separate pages of questions. The first page, you have to fill out your title, the author and contributors. You have to give a book description. You have to give what genres, and these are very specific genres that are recognized only by libraries and bookstores. And then there's Amazon itself has separate genres, so don't get them confused. You have to choose the specific genres that Amazon that they provide, but then there's more genres when you get into the Amazon store. The second page is going to be you upload your manuscript, upload your book cover. You have to choose your actually in choosing your ink and stuff, that's for the paperback. Manuscript, book cover, and then I think that's it. And then the third one, you just fill out your price. On the third page, fill out your price, the regions, if you want to be a part of Kindle Select. And so Kindle Select is the program where people can subscribe to read as much as they want. And so once you knock out those 3 pages of questions, usually I'll bank about a couple hours to fill it out because there's some research that's involved in the genres. There's some, you have a keyword, 7 keywords. That's on the first one of the 3 pages. Finding those keywords takes some time. And so then you push publish, and you have an ebook published on Amazon. The only difference between the ebook and the paperback book is the paperback book is going to be, like I said, you have to fill out whether you want white paper or cream paper. You have to fill out if there's There's some bleed settings, so how far it goes towards the edges of the pages. They're pretty straightforward. Whoever helps, like, there's guides you can see. So publishing a book on Amazon, it's really just filling out a bunch of questions and forms, and then they put it up there. So if you have any specific questions about publishing a book on Amazon, I'm on Twitch every Monday through Friday at 4. So come through. We can talk about it. I can tell you about what I know about it and help you out with any software questions or things that'll make it easier. So I hope to see you there. All right, we got the first. So dude, I've already done these writing questions. I've already done 5, 10, 15. I did 23. So I just want to keep cranking them out, and hopefully the plan is if they are dude, slide in those DMs, Parappa. I'd love to have you slide in. But yeah, I've been doing these questions, like I did 23 of them already on TikTok, and I also published them on YouTube. And so my hope is that Google starts indexing my answers to questions. And so if anyone types in these questions on Google, like, this isn't even for TikTok, to be honest with you, and it's not for Twitch, it's for Google search results. So I'm wondering if I can have so many permutations of writing books XYZ. If anyone types those keywords into the Google search bar, my short clip video shows up. I need to remember to put captions on. I always forget to put captions on, but yeah, it can. Hopefully, I can get some traffic just from the search results pages. I wish you could put on captions after you publish it to TikTok, because I always forget. But what are you guys up to today? You still at work, Parappa? Do you do shorts for YouTube or an actual long form? No, I just however it I just upload it. I just upload it from Twitch to what's it called? To YouTube. Working. Hudson, you working right now? Eating. Noise. My buddy's messaging me. He's getting a tattoo right now. It's like an 8-hour session. He started at 2. He's probably gonna go to like, oh, maybe a 6-hour session. He's probably gonna go to like 8 or 9. Yo, watch this. I'll show you. I'm gonna show you guys a video. Oh fudge, it's too big. All right, let me see if I can make this guy bigger. Nope, that won't work. All right, here we go. Okay, watch this shit. It's like you just like, this is when Hudson, when I saw you put up that oh my gosh, what's the fucking what's that guy's name on Insta? Oh fucking hell, I can't. It's Anthony. You uploading vertical on YouTube? Nah, just literally just export from Twitch. I know, I need to get on the Shorts, Reels, Facebook. Dude, I just don't like being on them because they're just such a shitty company. Oh, here, watch this. Oh, fuck. I pushed the wrong play. Here. Look at this. Look at this shit. Dude, they're so fucking stupid. I mean, that van has got to just be destroyed. I can't imagine the van came out of that alive. Anthony Adams, yeah. Yo, so this is what I thought when you had like the picture of Anthony Adams and he's like down like about to light this shit. I was like, oh my god, this is about to be fucking Hudson. But yeah, that shit cracked me up. Oh fucking hell. I'm so bad with the audio sometimes. Parappa, I need you to be my fucking audio man. Yeah, the van has to be fucked up. All right, so let's. Reading is fundamental. What do I need? Oh yeah, I need to go to fucking Chrome. So I'm gonna try and find a news article that I will turn into a story idea. My extended log lines, as Parappa likes to call them. What's this guy?
Talk numbers at all?
Nachito, what's up, man?
In terms of like income, are you comfortable sharing any of that?
Sure, I don't care.
What is the whole brand make in a month or in a year?
I mean, No Jumper might bring in $1 million a month.
Wow.
Fuck me.
And then
Are you
Plug Talk, not quite as much, but in the ballpark arena of that.
Oh,
Yeah, where's
how
it?
do we do that, Jack?
Yeah, you gotta consult us on the. Is it sponsorship revenue?
Not really. That's how we would get to $2 million a month, is if we had a fucking Barstool Sports type ad sales team really
Yeah.
blanking in our shit in ads. No, I mean, a big part of it's Patreon. You know, we have a Patreon that does 6 figures a month.
Dude.
Facebook has been insane. We're making a couple $100,000 a month on Facebook. YouTube does good. Our Clips channel all of a sudden does
That's
super
just
good.
posting the podcast on Facebook.
The full podcast?
We have a team that'll
Talk numbers at all in terms of like income? Are you
Man. See, but these dudes have entire fucking teams, man. And they're not trying to be like at all like what's the word I'm looking for here? Like serious, I guess. It's not that I'm not listening. It's just there's no time. There's just no, it's not listening at all, dude. It's literally there's just no fucking time to do all this other shit. Like I'm only me, and then it's just like, oh yeah, so okay, so like all these things, and it's like, okay, yeah, even if I put it in there, it's just like, when am I gonna write these books? Time suck, Lord. Like, dude, do you know how much shit I get done? And then it's just like, and this is barely squeezing out like Google ads, Amazon ads, like TikToks. Like, there's not like a listening. There's just like, I don't know when that's going to happen. Like I just don't know when things are gonna happen. No Marvel film. Oh yeah, my one dude, I literally do shit. I think I'm every single day from 5:45 until almost 8. No, until almost 9. Until like 9 o'clock, and then it's just like okay, and then I kind of like get ready for bed, eat whatever. And then it's like once a week I'll like dick around and watch shit. I just don't watch. I'll be honest, I just don't watch shit. Like even like Obi-Wan, I'm like, I got through 3 episodes, and I'm just like, I don't know when I'm gonna finish this thing. I learned this from Pokemon. It's sometimes better to suck at a million things and be stupid good. Yeah, dude, that's like TikTok. Because it's if I can get to like 100,000 followers on TikTok, then it's and then plus I have the book sales. Like that's a whole different ball game. I thought you was getting the VA. Well, I mean, it's still like on the horizon. But the problem is there's some it's not guaranteed because the VA right now, the VA we have is for Lucas's side of stuff. And so we'd almost have to get another VA for my side of stuff. And and that's also the problem because it's like I don't even know, like, how do you like find a VA? Like, hey, VA, I'm looking for a VA. I'm looking for a VA who knows how to like clip things for Facebook, like for reels, for Facebook videos. I don't even go on Facebook anymore. So it's like I don't even know what's popular there because I'm just like, this shit sucks. You want to any him Marvel? Hold on, Parapple, what do you mean? For 6 figures in video money? For clipping something? Dude, you act like it's that simple. If you do, dude, if you think it's that simple, I would love for you to sit here and like make me eat my words. Like, I have no problem eating my hat. It's not that fucking easy, man. Like, even just, okay, I'd say it's easiest to get going on TikTok. And even that, good luck. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you have the success stories, but it's just, that shit's not like, it's not going to, it's not, deny. Oh, gotcha, yeah. I can't, I'm like, you need to be learning something or at least getting something informative from what, yeah, I mean, that's kind of, at this point, I'm just like, I read a lot of shit though. I do read a lot. I read more art. I don't go on YouTube either. Like, I don't go on YouTube. So I don't even know what's going to be popping on shorts or like, even if I was going to be like this, like the content creator, nah. Because the problem is like, instead of all this effort that they're making towards content creation, that's just my books. And so they're like, they just they just stroke something. You're just uploading the TikToks to different platforms. You're not making. Oh, I see what you mean. Putting those TikToks on Instagram Reels and Facebook. Yeah, no, that's actually an easy step. That is just like, I don't know when that would happen, but like it's just hard to systematize that one. Because then I'm just like, man, fuck, dude. Like, is it like? Because I'm doing my TikToks up until, you know, I get ready for the stream. And so by then, I'm just like, man, like, I'm like, you know, I go to the bathroom, get some water, I get a snack if I need to. Also, what is your goal? I mean, straight up, it's just book sales. Because ideally, I don't have to do anything. And then I just make money in my sleep because I have so many book sales. Can't strategize without vision. No, I was just saying, like, you thought you were saying, like, make YouTube videos and like this dude's doing, like, make the like, put a podcast and then put it on here, this, that, and the other. It's like, I don't, like, there's no way I could do all that by myself. Like, if I had HBO money, if I was GRM and had HBO money, sure. Nah, but the books will sell themselves. Once I get enough viewers, once I get enough clout on the books, dude, it's gonna be fucking lights out. I'm gonna get Werner Herzog to name me his heir, and then you'll see that, like, one little stamp of fucking social proof, and it's just gonna be like, kapow. Yeah, it's allocation and strategy. You're right, Nachito. And then just there's a certain amount of like, I only have so many man hours. Like, me personally. $1 million off No Jumper. I'd love to see that. I mean, these guys, I don't ever go on YouTube Shorts, so I'm like, that's fascinating. How much do you guys watch YouTube? Like, for real. Like, are you guys on YouTube regularly? Is it like maybe a video a day? Do you watch YouTube on the toilet? Like, I don't go on YouTube unless it's like linked somewhere. Like, I'll go on YouTube if it's linked from Reddit. Like, that's the only place I ever go. I mean, I'd probably end up at YouTube. I'll be honest with you, I probably end up at YouTube every day just because that's where the video is hosted. But like I always, to me, it's like if it's Reddit. YouTube's boring to me now. I only with the people that I like. Oh, okay. Yeah, and the problem is I'm not even on TikTok really anymore. I just make my videos and get out. Like that shit's toxic as hell. IG maybe 2 to 3 times a week. I think I'm on IG a little bit because I think Lucas puts shit up on IG, so I try and go on there and check what he's doing if he's on there. Twitter, yeah, I'm on Twitter-ish. I'm on Twitter, like, yeah, Twitter every day. IG, I'd say every day. Facebook, God, like once a week for sure. YouTube, I'm not on like that. Reddit is probably my most by far right now. Which I never thought. I'm on Instagram like 1 hour a day at most, but it's just to look at funny things. So what's popping is what I look at. Oh, yeah, see, but that's why I like TikTok. Bum ass Reddit, yeah, dude. There's a couple Reddits that I just like. I'll always check, like self-published Reddit, writing Reddit, Destiny the game Reddit. I'm trying to think what else I'm on for Reddit. Damn, that's interesting. Like I don't know. I just like it's just the easiest one for me. Yeah, dude. I mean, I like TikTok. Twitch and Discord. Yeah, but there's no, like, it's not hours. It's like maybe 15, 20 minutes a day. Could be watching anime. Yeah, huh? I'm gonna go let me just put on a fucking, whatever it is. Metaverse. I only wear my Oculus. Dude, okay. Zuckerberg's a fucking idiot. No one wants to wear a big ass fucking Oculus and be like, whoa, this is so cool. Now I don't get to be in the same room as this dude, this boss that I fucking hate. Now I can see him digitally in my own house. It's like, oh my gosh. 15 minutes Reddit a day. No, it's not. It's more than that. It's more than that. But that's the shit that should go to my, like, that's what I'm dicking around and procrastinating for, like, writing a book. It's not like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything. Speak for yourself. Parappa, you get an Oculus? I think you're a boomer now, Marcos. LO, because VR is the new wave. Dude, I don't think so. I don't even think it's a boomer thing. I think no one wants to be. I don't think anyone wants VR. Like, I think they want it, but I think it's gonna be like. I think it's gonna be like a very edge use case. Like, I don't think it's a thing. You have two? No way. Dude, you're shitting me right now. What do you use them for? Are you gaming on your Oculus? Or what? Watching porn? Dude, the only way I would use the Oculus is if I'm watching porn. Other than that, dude, what the fuck would I don't need this immersive experience. Oh, okay. Well, I can't detect sarcasm via chat. What's like the only immersive experience that I could see, like I can justify for, like, let me slap this fucking thing on my face like a doofus, and then like, whoa, look at me, blah blah blah. It's just like, yeah, that's the only thing I could see it for. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't think putting on a headset instead of spending gas money sounds fucking nice. I mean, yes, in theory, I do. No, I agree in theory. I just think like the execution just won't work. Like, okay, let's put it this way. I think if you could plug into a VR, like if you could literally plug in, I think that would work. I don't think putting something on your face, like, do you know, like, just to put on a big pair of clunky ass headsets and like gaming headsets, and it's just like, I can't hear shit around me, and there's just like there could be so much shit going on, and at least I can see things. I see if someone's coming at me. I can see if there's danger. I can see if Melissa comes inside. I see if Keita's here. But if you can't even see and you're trying to like do something, I just don't see it, man. I mean, definitely instead of spending gas money. Tom, what's up? You got into my discussion about my feelings towards VR. I think the metaverse is going to be like in and out type of things. I don't think people are going to stay there like that. Not until you can plug in. When you can plug in, I think it's a whole different vibe. But until you can plug in, there's no reason. I don't think it. And then it's like almost like a chicken and egg problem. You need to have enough idiots wearing this Oculus and then looking at things in VR, be like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" And then you can develop the technology to eventually get to plug in. But there's no way you could do it without getting through the Oculus first. But I think Oculus is just one step. I think that voice is just one step. No way, 100%, dude. The fact that you even say it's 100% means that like I'm like do not believe you. Anyone that says anything's 100%, I'm just like, okay, well you're wrong. Like there's no way it's 100%. Like I know, like I'm like, I would say like I'm 30% sure. I'm sorry, 70% sure. There's a 30% chance that I'm wrong, right? Like, but 100%, like come on, dude, like. Anybody want to believe that Facebook investing that much into rebranding and shit shows that it's gonna? Yeah, but okay, just because they're rebranding, that just means that they know they're on a dying business. Like they're dying advertising. Like they're just rely on advertising revenue all the time, and so all of a sudden they were like, oh fuck, we can't. This isn't sustainable, and we need to figure out a way to like get ahead of the curve. I think it's just gonna fail spectacularly, but. Say it's going to be the next internet. Yeah, I think it will be the next internet, but not the Oculus. Talking about one of the Earth's biggest companies. Correct, yeah. No. But they're big on the back of like of the advertising. Like that's why everyone's switching off the advertising. Like Google transformed into Alphabet. Like no one wants to deal with this advertising shit anymore because that's the only thing they have. That's why this is like their life vest. Because if it doesn't, it's just going to be this slow decline of and reliance on advertising money. I don't know. We'll see. I'll Nachito, in 10 years, I'll fucking like if we're not still talking and hanging out, I'll find you and I'll give you like I'll go buy you Chipotle and be like, you know what? You were right, buddy. I was wrong. I'm an asshole. I have no problem saying I'm wrong. I just don't think that this one's just like I think it's so dumb. Like, I think, it's like, the way I think of Oculus is like when I don't know if you guys are ever kids, and you're a kid and you are like, Mom, I want to skateboard. I'm going to be a skateboarder. I'm going to skateboard. I'm going to ollie. I'm going to grind. I'm going to do kick flips. I'm going to, like, it's going to be fucking great. I'm going to skateboard every day. I'm going to grind. I'm going to get my Vans. I'm going to get my Airwalks. You're going to see, Mom. And then you get your skateboard and like the first day you're out there for like hours. And then the second day you like do it a little bit too. And then eventually you're just like, wait a minute. This is just dumb and this is just lame. And so you're just like, all right, I'm good on that. And so I'm like convinced that this is just what Oculus is. Like, I think it's like Wii Sports. I'm saying like that's what Oculus is. It's like cool at first and then it's just like, and then they're trying to make it, you just a lame. Nah, dude. And then they're trying to, well, the thing is Facebook's trying to like Nachito says, it's like we're one of the Earth's biggest companies, right? So they're trying to convince all these businesses that like, hey, why don't you have this digital meeting? We'll go digital in the metaverse and we will have our meeting and we could be in the same office. And so you lose all the benefits of work from home, but we can still see each other. And so if they can get enterprise on board, then all of a sudden they're going to be making bank because you know who pays a fuck ton for gear and for tech is like Salesforce. No, I'm saying like in terms, dude, you like even the Oculus, you could still use it. I'm just saying it's not this like gigantic uh change in technological patterns. Just studying past generations and trends, I've learned to not underestimate shit like this. You said the same with the internet when my dad was a kid. I mean, yeah, but there's also like they're just cherry picking the ones that worked. The analogy would be the Segway. How so? In terms of like revolutionizing urban travel versus city, like what are the bikes called? Dude, Nacho, like even just to Nacho's point though, dude, there's just so many things that like just go by the wayside. So you can't just cherry pick the ones that worked. Like, yeah, it should be. I don't think it should be underestimated at any rate, but and because of the gigantic investment, of course. But I'd say there's a better rate of having like a metaverse show up out of like I don't fucking know. Just not Oculus because they don't even have consumer fucking trust either. It's like this terrible confluence of factors. It's like a shitty thing that blocks out your peripheral vision, a company that no one trusts or likes, and then it's just like, all right, well, bicycle and old and tried and true technology still used over the Segway. Yeah, I see that. I could see that. I was just saying in terms of like the new tech and like how much people use it. It's like when you get a new like whatever it is that you asked your parents for over and over, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this thing all the time. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna play, and and then you finally get it, and you just don't touch it because it's just like, all right, well, oh yeah. I mean, you can become millionaires off anything. I'm not saying that you can't become a millionaire off of Oculus. I'm not saying that nobody will use Oculus. Like I'm just saying that's not gonna be this like it's not gonna be this access point to this metaverse. Like I don't know. It's just I just don't think it's gonna be this like this huge thing with the Facebook metaverse. Like I think there's going to be a metaverse. I think it's not gonna be the Facebook one. It's sure as shit not gonna be the Oculus one. It's going to be like Oculus is gonna have this like pretend thing. To become people just lazy and lame and stop doing it because they whack. Yeah, I mean because it's hard. And the Oculus is whack. Like I think if they have AR, I think AR is before they should focus on AR before they worry about VR. Like imagine if you had glasses like a little chunkier than this, and they just have you like you have a HUD in there. Like that's so much more worthwhile. Or you can project different things into your like onto the like almost like the like Pokemon Go. That shit seems way more feasible and like next step than an Oculus. I don't know. AR and Google Glasses should have been the future. Yeah, dude. Amen. Amen. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's way more feasible to get people to adopt. But even that didn't work. And so it's like Facebook's pouring all this money into Meta and to the Oculus as their like this piece of hardware is their their big entrance into their universe, and it's just like, okay, I think it's just a big fucking dud. Although Parappa with his two Oculi. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like trying to find an article about like what's the big thing. Apparently, Meta is big on a mixed reality platform, Project Cambria. Did you guys see the video about Project Cambria? Where was it? All right, hold on. Let's see this video real quick. Oh, what the hell? Browser.
Last year at Connect, we introduced Presence Platform, a suite of machine perception and AI capabilities that enable developers to build natural interactions and mixed reality experiences on Quest. Mixed reality is an important step on the path towards the metaverse. It blends elements of your real-life environment with virtual worlds that you can interact with, opening up new possibilities for productivity and fun.
Let's scale this up 5%.
Yeah, that looks more balanced.
I'll send these changes back to the team. Talk to you later.
Over the last few months, we've rolled out Presence Platform to developers one feature at a time, meaning realistic and immersive mixed reality is possible on Quest right now. Bring a bit of your living room into your VR environment, or vice versa. Presence Platform's pass-through and scene understanding capabilities let developers build mixed reality experiences that are aware of where objects and surfaces are in the room with you. So you can go fishing under your living room floor, or join the fish underwater. Easy to integrate hand and voice interactions help developers build mixed reality experiences that feel natural and intuitive.
Hello?
Ready for stage 2.
And spatial anchors enable developers high-definition color pass-through to boost the realism of these experiences. Advanced reconstruction algorithms help represent your physical world in the headset with a sense of depth and perspective, making mixed reality feel more comfortable. This improves the experience whether you're playing a quick game or working for a longer time while wearing the headset.
I mean, I think it's like an interesting. It's definitely an interesting like thing. I don't know. I might I think maybe I'm a boomer. Nachito, I think you might be right, buddy. Just a boomer doing boomer things. I'm about to change my stream title. Like just a boomer doing boomer things and writing. All right, so let's see what news articles we can turn into a story prompt. Just let the kids break things up. What the fuck? It's like, just like recreate Dirty Dancing outside. I'm just gonna have some fucking dude. Watch, like I'm gonna have a kid, and they're gonna be obsessed with VR, and they're gonna be like in their fucking Oculus, and like just like holding up baby, and like pretending they're in Dirty Dancing. And I'm just gonna be sitting there so fucking mad, and just be like, God damn it, Nachito was right. I am a boomer. But then there's also like the whole I mean, just back that. Sorry, I'm still on it, but it's just like it's so cost prohibitive too. So like, okay, maybe it's like the coolest thing, and like little kids want it or whatever. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna spend $300 or $400 on this fucking thing for you. Nah, the only way they're gonna have success with that is if they can convince businesses to use that shit. Let's see. Large Hadron Collider successfully restarted at record energy. Search for dark matter. That could be cool. A 76-million-year-old dinosaur skeleton will be auctioned in New York City. I wonder how much this would cost. $5 to $8 million. Okay, straight up, if I had $5 to $8 million, I would definitely buy a dinosaur skeleton. That shit is so fucking cool. Just put it right in, even in the middle of my little ass apartment. That's cool. Let's see. That could work. Mars garbage dump. Oh, world's oldest water lies at the bottom of a Canadian mine and is 2 billion years old. Fuck off. That's wild. In 2016, deep down within a Canadian mine, researchers made an ancient discovery, the world's oldest pool of water. 2 billion year old water. Oh my god. Oh, and there's traces of bacteria in there. Oh no, traces of life. No living bacteria. There has been some form of microbiology. This is interesting. All right, I'll write about this. This is good enough for me. Oh shit, Thor comes out this weekend, guys. Speaking of Marvel movies, who's gonna go see Thor? Let's see. God, 2 billion years old water. I feel like that is so dangerous to fuck around with. I feel like if you guys have you guys ever seen a movie called it's like Alien vs Predator, and they're going down in like some Antarctic cave, and then they find this temple, and it's really the Predator, and then he's made to hunt the aliens. That's what this feels like. This fucking 2 billion year old water. Really? Buddy, you're missing out. It goes Rocky and then AVP. No, I'm just kidding. They're like literally just fucking dumbass movies. Lucas watched Lucas watched Rocky 3 yesterday because I was trying to explain how I feel like I'm like too comfortable. And like, and he was like, I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, like, you know, like, I'm like, you know, like I'm, you know, I'm busy, but like, I'm happy. And like, you know, I'm like, I just kind of have the dog and the girlfriend now. And like, you know, I play video games and XYZ. I was like, yeah, I feel like Rocky before he gets whooped by Clubber Lang. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, wait a minute, you've never seen Rocky 3? And he was like, nah, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And so I told him to watch it. And so he watched it. And I was like, dude, it's the same. It's like literally what, like almost like a Conor McGregor goes through. It's like you're hungry, you win, you get a little bit of success, and then you get complacent, and then someone comes out and fucking beats your ass up. And I was like, but I was trying to explain to him that I'm like waiting for Clubber Lang to come out of like the woodwork and just, you know, sock me right in the gut. And then he was just like, dude, they don't make movies like that anymore. I was like, no, they don't. And he was like, it's like he was saying how it's like really toxically masculine. And I was just like, yeah, it probably is. But it's still fucking good as shit. Rocky 3, man. That's the jam. All the Rockies. Actually, up through 4. Rocky 5 was whatever. With Tommy Gunn. I never saw the Creeds either. I do need to watch those. Dude, Rocky 4 and Rambo First Blood Part 2 are 2 of my top 5 all-time favorite movies. Bet a baby would change that entire perspective. What do you mean, Hudson? How would it change? Like, because I wouldn't feel like Clubber Lang's gonna come out of the fucking woodwork and sock me. Tommy Gunn took it to the streets, dude. That was real. It's like really kind of it's really kind of impressive that Sylvester Stallone was able to like milk 5 movies, shit 6, because he has the newest one. A baby is your Clubber. Exactly. He's gonna come out of nowhere, and I have to really buckle down and go back to my roots. And I need Mickey yelling at me. I can't do it. You're not gonna do it with me, Rock. I need what is it, Meredith Burgess? Slow. No, because I was saying that Clubber Lang is on his way to whoop my ass, Mr. T. And then, yeah. I mean, that is the perspective that would change. I'd just be like, shit, I got fucking rocked. I'd be stunned. First 90 days of Bates fighting Tyson. Shit, I believe it, man. Just getting punched in the face. Hmm? Hmm. Oh yeah, dude. Fucking expert networker Nachito over here. Oh man, it wasn't Canadian. It was in a South African mine. From 2 billion years ago. Two international researchers discovered 1.2 billion year old groundwater 1.8 miles below the Earth's surface in a uranium and gold mine in Moab Khotsong, South Africa, a press statement reveals. The new discovery could allow us to better understand how hydrogen and helium are produced deep within the Earth, and it could also provide clues as to how life survives in some of Earth's deepest, darkest recesses. Dude, you thought so? Thank you. I thought it was pretty solid too. Oh man, when Mick died, hurt. Same with when Apollo. R.I.P. homies. Insight how energy stored deep in the Earth's subsurface can be released and distributed more broadly through its crust over time. And then yesterday I kept yelling Adrian too, and Melissa was really loving that for a hot second, and then she just told me to shut the fuck up. I was like, oh, okay, that's fair. Let's see. Power. Yeah, I'm not gonna write about this. Changed my mind. There's not much there. Alright. Maybe I might go back to that. Ooh, can minds persist when they are cut off from the world? That could be a good one. Oh man, astronauts suffer decades of bone loss from months in space. Dude, that would be rough. Getting old as shit. Just to go up to space. I don't know if I would do it. Well, actually, I know I wouldn't. What am I talking about? Could you use hey, parasitum? Physics, genetics? Let's see if there's anything genetics. Oh. Tracing history of early seafarers through genes. Remote Pacific Islands yield surprising findings on ancestry and culture. Metrolocal population structures. Oh, interesting. Yeah. But then I'd have to write a story about some old like people. That'd be really weird. It'd be like a caveman story. Testing country causes medical tourism. Nah, ain't much on genetics. Let's see wildlife. Oh, there ain't gonna be shit here. There's never shit in wildlife. Outer space. I'm trying to think if there's any like, because sometimes I'll do these story prompts based on like history that I had learned about, but there's nothing even in history. Oh wow, rare triple dip. What's up, Klondike? How you doing today? Oh wow. Italy has a drought, like a terrible drought right now. Doing all right, sleepy. Did you just wake up, or are you just kind of getting caught in the day? Oh, God of War release date confirmed for November. In case any God of War fans out there. Been working since we woke up around 6. Damn, so you've been busy, Klondike. Gotta get some coffee, man. Oh wow. Fitness startup Ultra Human is launching a smart ring that claims it will give users insights into metabolism by monitoring sleep and movement. Smart ring can also be used with the company's M1 glucose monitoring patch for more in-depth metabolic tracking. Made from fighter jet titanium. Oh my gosh. Yo, I didn't think. Oh, are you being sarcastic, Klondike? Son of a gun. It's hard for me to tell. It's hard for me to tell on text. What about like a surveillance state that has all the information about your health, and they create a health tax, and with that health tax, because of that health tax, no one takes. You can almost have like a ratatouille. No, I don't drink coffee much. That actually didn't cross my mind. Oh, dude, I'm like a big caffeine person. I take caffeine pills instead of coffee, but my sarcastic just comes. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Promises ultra human. power. Dude, you know what's really funny is I would love to see people that have like the latest fitness trackers, like this thing, whatever this is, this ultra human ring, that the ultra human ring made out of fighter jet titanium along with the M1 glucose monitoring patch. I really just want to see them in the gym, and I just want to just see how hard they work out. Like, I don't really care, you know, what they eat. I don't care about, you know, what they're doing per se, but it's just if they're working hard or not. Because it's just like all the money in the world can't can't like make up for not working hard. I got hooked on cappuccinos when I went to DC. Ooh, nice. Where did you go? Starbucks or just like, or like a more boutique local spot? Ultra human. There's a cappuccino machine in the dining hall at the university where the conference was. Oh, okay. What university was it? Oh, okay, dude. That's nice. That's clearly close to where I used to live. It's nice over there. I play soccer at their athletic the athletic fields, like the Raymond James Stadium or some shit like that. It's solid fields. But I've never been to like the dining hall or anything, so I don't know anything about the actual campus. I drive through there like where Potbelly and Chipotle are pretty regularly though. Provides insights into your metabolism by monitoring sleep and movement. I feel like you could go to Equinox and see a fuck ton of these health trackers. Well, yeah, Klondike, go get a cappuccino so that way you can get a little pep in your step for the back half of the day. Nothing. I said just go get a coffee so you get perked up for the back half of the day. New rings. No, I'll just pound some water. Good for you, man. But it must end into state It can pair with the glucose tracker, providing ever more insight. Let me see. Providing ever more insight into someone's state of existence, I guess. I mean, I think the wearable stuffs are ridiculous. Unless you're a professional athlete. If you're like a pro athlete, God, I mean, yeah, do whatever edge you can. They take whatever edge you can get. But if you're not a pro athlete, like, just work hard and don't be a dick on your diet. You'll be fine. The Ultra Human Ring prize. I mean, it's just so fucking $300. $300 users can see how oh god, how do you spell ratatouille? Man, ratatouille. I can't even begin. Ratatouille. Touille. Oh, I almost had it. Ratatouille type story where an unlikely chef wants to bring joy back into people's diets. The culture, their character is from a small, doesn't have such wide scale adoption of wearables, of fitness wearables. Their friend is the owner. That doesn't believe. Adding a counter to the standard city dweller. The last member of their friend circle is someone who opts out completely, not working. All right, and so what can happen? The story begins with a fish out of water. Small town newbie arriving in the big city. They get a job at a local restaurant and are taken aback by the surgical nature of the establishment. Establishment. Let's see. When that's what they can create a meal, the boss and the entire chef cooking staff laugh at them. When I'll make it a her, she asks her boss, her, upset. She leaves the restaurant and she follows the sound and meets her first friend. Her true dream is to open up a restaurant, but she worries that the efficiency obsessed city inhabitants won't stop by because her food doesn't fit some statistics laid out by the tech software. The Associated And then over the course of the story, the owner and the main character butt heads until the new arrival debates whether she will. Okay, so this story that I'm kind of coming up with right now, it reminds me of a movie called Last Night in Soho. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. It's on HBO Max right now. It was very enjoyable. I watched it this past weekend. But recommended if it's something to watch. It's like if you watch the trailer, if it strikes you, check it out. Has a cool little twist at the end. I liked it. It kept me engaged the whole time, and I normally can't sit still long enough for movies. I'm just like, unless they're Marvel. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any slow points. No, it was good enough to watch. If you're not like chomping at the bit, no, it's almost like horror thriller. Hmm. Oh, I might beef that up a little bit later. But no, this ring is so interesting. Haven't you guys ever used like what's it called? Like Fitbits? I guess Apple Watch has a fitness tracker. But like there's this ring called the Ultra Human Ring. And so it has the Ultra Human Ring and it connects to a glucose monitor. And so you can kind of get this real-time data about all sorts of shit. But it just seems like it's like over measuring. Like you don't need to know all that. Hmm. Interesting. Apparently, I could write about this. Apparently, there's an actress named Hannah Rose May. Someone had dropped an air tag. Someone dropped an air tag on this famous actress's person and was able to track where she was at all times. Wow. AirTag stalking. Dude, I don't even know what I would do if... This is actually a really good, interesting story. I might just do a second one of these. I didn't even plan on this. It's too juicy. An actress famous for her role in Altered Carbon. She had a stalker in her phone. Because of her iPhone, an AirTag was placed on her or in her belongings, allowing her stalker to know where she was at all times. Oh, you know what would be really cool? What if a woman is trying to escape from her former boyfriend, but he keeps showing up? Throughout the story, we try and figure out both the woman and the readers try and figure out how and why her ex keeps showing up in wherever she goes. The ex goes to great lengths to act nonchalant and cool, as if they're running into each other. It's some grand universal design. In fact, he even mentions that maybe they should get back together. Because it's obvious the universe wants them to do it. Wants them as a couple. There's an episode of 30 Rock where Liz Lemon and this dude just keep running into each other, and so they keep dating only because they keep running into each other, so they think it's like fate that somehow they're meant to be together. Eventually, reminded of why she fell in love with him in the first place, she agrees to give their relationship another try. But then, when she comes to his place after a workout, he asks how the gym was. I never said I was at the gym. She replies, from then on, she's suspicious. Her part of her boyfriend. She plays their relationship to break up in the coincidental run-ins, coincidental meetings. Oops. Trying to find a hint in the madness. Nah, not madness. Trying to understand. Why she feels so unsettled. More and more desperate to figure out how and where the tracking device is. Then she walks outside naked. No. I'm tracking her. She's more just had track now. Her boyfriend shows up and gets her out of jail. She asks the cop if they ever called him, and the cop says no, he was there before she finished being processed. And there's a lot of passive voice being processed. Realizing the tracker must be inside her, she looks around. She looks at herself in the bathroom, in the in the mirror in the women's bathroom, inspecting every inch of her skin. Eventually, she settles her gaze settles on the the scar on her arm where her birth control was implanted. In a flashback to that day, we see that the boyfriend's father is her doctor, and he's the one who implanted birth control. She digs her arm in. Oh, what in the hell? Whoops. Trash. She digs it out of her arm and discovers that it's not birth control at all. It's an Apple AirTag. Leaves the police station and runs to gets a pregnancy test. Oh, that's a dark ending. Don't hate it though. That's quite the story though. An AirTag, someone put an AirTag on the actress Hannah Rose May. She was an Altered Carbon. I don't recognize her though. What's she? Hannah Rose May. Nope. But still, it's wild. You just drop an AirTag in someone's purse, drop an AirTag in their, like, I mean, probably not their pocket, they'll feel it, but like drop an AirTag somewhere on them or with them, and you can just track their location. Wow. She tweeted about it. let's see. She says, an Apple AirTag was put on me to track my location Saturday night. I'm sharing what happened to me so you know what to look for, as I had never heard of this prior to Saturday night. It was an after hours event at Disneyland from 11:45 to 2 a.m. I got a Find My notification at the end of the night that I didn't think anything of, but opened it anyway, and it turned out to be this. Someone had been tracking me for 2 hours. This map shows when it started tracking me up until I got the safety alert and I was able to disable it. Fortunately for me, I was able to disable it right before driving home, and I never wandered alone to get a drink or use the bathroom. I stayed with a group. Whoa. You can have fun with those who use those things, right? How would you have fun with them? I mean, you could troll them, I guess. Like, put it in the bathroom or put it in, like, a fucking dumpster and just make them go there, I guess. By sniffing for Bluetooth signals. Zebra, do you regularly sniff for Bluetooth signals? Like, is that one of the things that you have on your phone or something? Because it would never occur to me to be like, oh, let me check if there's Bluetooth signals around me. If you ever get a Find My notification, make sure you open the app immediately, as a safety alert doesn't appear on the screen. You have to open the app. AirTags are the size of a coin. It's scary how easy they are to slip into a pocket or purse. Whoa. I can't believe this. That someone just like fucking planted an AirTag. Set them up and wait for them. Surprise party. Yeah, true. That you ain't wrong. I mean, yeah, I would definitely beat the shit out of somebody like that. Yeah, but I think that there's just like the difference. It's just like the one with Apple. The one with Apple makes it like easier because it's just on your phone. Mark, can you explain the problems are? Oh yeah, that's so okay. So according to, give me 1 second. I have to get a book. Okay, so according to The Anatomy of Story by John Truby, I think it's focusing or focused. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, if not, it's The Anatomy of Story by John Truby. There's 7 main points in stories, in every single story, and this can be from a commercial all the way into like an epic fantasy. And so it's these: problem, desire, opponent, plan, battle, revelation, equilibrium. So it's like even like thinking about it like a Tide commercial, right? Problem, you get a stain on your shirt. Desire, you want your shirt clean. Opponent, you're out and about, and you don't have a sink, you don't have a laundry machine, and you don't have an extra shirt. Your plan, use a Tide pen. Your battle is when you apply the pen and you have to work out the stain. Revelation is you feel more confident when you get the stain out, and then equilibrium is now you're enjoying yourself. And so, but you can run through all, like, that's literally how I build all my stories is using this book. And then that's like those 7 steps are the basis of his ideology or like his story structure. Red is positive, black is negative. If you find a tag, set them and have a polite conversation. A bowl of 2 of water is recommended. A bowl of 2 of water, you put your tile in it, or a bowl of 2 of water and throw it on them? But Klondike, you should check this book out if you're it's a screenwriting book. It's a screenwriting book, but I use it because if I ever wanted to make my books into movies, I want to already have the outline done. Oh man, I need to apply or sign up for a weightlifting meet. Here, let me find. I'll put a link in Klondike. I'll put a link in, just so it makes it easy for you. So it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more in depth than I think most. By John Truby. Yep, you can just go to that. Yeah, it's kind of I'm not gonna say like a joke within the industry, but like it's kind of like, oh my god, he has so many plot points, right? But I find that having this kind of expansive like plot points, if I hit all these, then it's way easier for me to write a finished product. So like if I take a month or so on the outline, I can crank out a book in like 5 to 8 weeks. But that's with a really, really good outline. And then I'm just like, oh, then I just have to fill it. To me, it's very much like, oh, it's like almost like painting by numbers, right? Like once you get the thing, then you just have to go fill it all in. And that's how I think of it. But this is a little bit more prescriptive than I think a lot of people enjoy. But it's good for me. And so if this is a little bit too much for you, just let me know and ask me, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have like 22 to 25 books I've read about writing, about like how to, outlining, writing craft, and so I consider them like writing craft books. I have 20 to 25, and so this is just the one that I like the best. But if you need another recommendation, just let me know, and I can help point you in the right direction. That, yeah, when I started, I just literally just read everything I could get my hands on. What's your number 2? My number 2, oh, my number 2 is another one. I'm reading it right now. I'm rereading it right now. And it's called The Science of Storytelling. So I don't know if you can. I can't see if it's picking up the focus or not. I'm sorry, it's too small on my other screen. I apologize, but that's the cover. The Science of Storytelling. And so, and then my number. I'll tell you my third too, because I already now that I've said this, I know what it is. Busy experiencing the uniqueness of writing in the first person. Rather odd, but it's a skill that is needed. Zebra, that's a good point. It's getting used to it. It takes a lot of practice. But I wrote first person present tense first, then it was first person past tense, then it was, I'm sorry, third person present tense, then third person past tense. I don't know why that link is so long. I apologize, but I promise it's not like anything bad. It's just an Amazon link. And then the third one is a book called Verbalize. And I like this one. I actually want to reread it because it really dives into like just making your sentences about like really, really, really stand out. So this one, there's not many stories on it, or not many reviews, but I like it. It's it worked for me, and it like I thought it was very Oh, this is the writer guide, I think. Shit, hold on. Oh, maybe not. I didn't know this dude was known for making romances. But yes he is. Any hoozle. But yeah, if you ever need oh, and then there's like the classics. Where's this guy Robert McKee, and he's a very famous screenwriting guru type of thing, and he has a book just about story, and he has another book just about dialogue, and I also need to reread those. So yeah. But hey, I really need to run to the bathroom, so give me like 5-10 minutes or so, and then I will be right